Hello, church. It's been a minute. It's been a couple of weeks, right? Since we've gotten a video from me. Lots happened, whether that was conference, uh, the global news, the local news that is global news. Um, and so, thank you for giving me the space. I know that there's a feeling inside me when I don't do this. I almost nobody would judge me for taking a week off. I hope you still look at the newsletter. But I had a conversation with somebody that is kind of inspiring both my lesson to the confirmation students and this coming Sunday. Somebody, somebody asked me if if I understood the Bible as the literal word of God, or is it figurative? And I couldn't help but try to be a little snarky and say, I think all books are figurative in a sense, because reading is scratches or ink marks on a paper. They are not literal things. You are interpreting. We have come to understand what these markings and scratches mean. We have a collective uh, consciousness that this shape that looks right is an L and makes the sound l, la, l. But when you take a word like love, you bring a lot of your understanding of love to that word. Uh, to say, well, all Christians reflect the love of God, there's just so much to deconstruct out of that sentence. What does it mean to be a Christian? And so what does that mean? Following Christ? Well, what does that mean? How do you follow Christ? Christ lived 2,000 years ago. I don't see him walking around. It's hard to follow him. Oh, it's living by Christ's teachings and example. Well, how do you do that? Christ, you know, walked on water and literally laid hands on sick people, cast out demons. Well, those are metaphor. See what I mean by like following Christ, Christians. So you deconstruct the word Christians, reflect the love. Love? I have had counseling meetings with people who will gaslight their partners into thinking they're crazy. But if you ask them, they would say they love their partner. Abusive relationships, people are using the word love to describe both the abuser and the abused. People who protest funerals will say that they are doing it because they love those folks. They're using the same word to protest Pride this weekend as the people who are in the parade. So we don't agree. Like while there's a collective understanding of love, we have not broken that up in its meaning. To say nothing of what the word Christ means. All Christians reflect the love of Christ. What does Christ mean? Who is Christ to you? Is it the Jewish Messiah? Is it a center of your being upon which all things gravitate? Is Christ a micromanaging Lord who helps decide where what parking space you will take when you get to Costco? Or is this kind of an ethereal understanding that you're trying to be a good person? Or is it just about being a good person? Is that what Christ is to you? The example of like a Mr. Rogers who you want to reflect when you are in public? Or does it have anything to do with your internal life? It's a little I don't know. I'm kind of going back to an earlier version of me because the last 2 weeks have been so tumultuous that kind of diving into these words and their meanings, I I find comfort there. So this coming Sunday for our sermon or for our message, I'm going into a passage that I adore that is kind of challenging in growth for both people who find the word literal and for those who find it a metaphor. I hope to see you Sunday. If you're at Pride all weekend, blessings. Uh, make it a happy one. Uh, and until we see each other again, I'll see you Sunday.